Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sannan Nazir and serving as a lecturer in the Department of Meat Technology at Chulistan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Bahawalpur. My today's video is about brining, from traditional to modern brining techniques for enhanced meat quality. In this video, we will discuss what is brining, what is the purpose of brining, different techniques for brining, and effect of brining on the quality, shelf life, and yield of meat. So, first of all, what is brining? Brining is marination with brine solution. And what is brine? A mixture of salt, often sodium chloride, and water. So we can say that the marination of meat with the mixture of salt and water is called brining. Now, what are the purposes of brining? Brining can improve the quality, shelf life, and yield of meat by enhancing its tenderness, water holding capacity, and moisture absorption. What are different techniques for brining? There are various methods that can be used for brining, such as immersion, multi-needle injection, and vacuum tumbling. We will discuss these methods one by one. So, first of all, we will discuss immersion. Immersion is an old method. In this method, meat is immersed in the brine solution, which helps to diffuse the solution into the meat. Here are different drawbacks of this method, such as more space requirement, more messiness and cleanup, and more time investment. The next method is multi-needle injection. It is a quicker method. In this method, the brine is injected into the meat with the help of multi-needle injector. The brine is injected at the time of removing needles from the meat. You can see whole process in the pictures. In first, second, and third step, the multi-needle assembly move down toward the piece of meat and the needles fully penetrate the meat. And in the fourth step, the needles begin to move up while the brine is simultaneously being forced out into the meat. In the last and fifth step, the needles are completely withdrawn, leaving the treated meat behind. The next one is vacuum tumbling. Vacuum tumbling is most efficient and beneficial method for tenderizing, marinating or brining meat, poultry and seafood. By combining vacuum pressure with gentle mechanical action, this process dramatically accelerates the infusion of brine into the product and resulting in great tasting, tender and value added convenience product. So we can say that if we use vacuum tumbler for the brining of meat, the resultant product will be more tender and more juicy. Now we will discuss how brining improves the quality, shelf life and yield of the meat and meat product. The salt in the brine solution interact with the muscle protein. This interaction causes the protein to unfold and relax. The salt in the brine also helps break down some muscle fibers. This loosening of protein structure directly reduces the toughness of meat. So, more tenderization can be observed if we marinate the meat with the help of multi-needle injector or vacuum tumbler. Next is shelf life. The shelf life of the brine product can be improved because of several factors such as reduced water activity, direct antimicrobial effect of salt and osmotic pressure. Next one is yield. To understand the yield, we will discuss an example. First of all, we will take 100 kg of meat and marinate it with the brine solution. The meat gain weight indicated as 100 plus 20 is equal to 120 kg. This 20 kg is due to brine uptake. The brine meat loses weight during cooking indicated as 120 minus 30 is equal to 90 kg. The loss is 30 kg, that is cooking loss. So the final yield of the brine meat is 90%. On the other hand, if we do not marinate the meat with the brine solution, there will be no uptake, no weight gain, whereas after cooking loss, the yield will be 75%, that is 15% less than the brine meat. So this was all about the brining. Purpose of brining is different techniques and its effect on quality, yield and shelf life. Thank you.